Okay, let's take a look at this one. We got y is equal to negative 3x minus 6. Now when we're working with other graphs, I think it's a lot easier to see. On these, it's not so easy to see. So let's take a look at this. Let me maximize that. Okay, and a line, put a line here. Here would be the point 0, 0, and it's going to pass through 1, 1. Okay, so those are the 2 points we have. 0, 0, and 1, 1. And this corresponds to the line y is equal to x. Well, if I apply the negative 3, now this is going to change. We're taking actually negative 3 times the x value minus 6. And you can do it all at once actually if you want to. Now this is not going to change our x value. X value remains as is. But when I do that negative 3, then we take negative 3 times 0, and that gives us 0, so it hasn't changed. Here, our x is still 1, but I got 1 here. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. So this is applying the negative 3. So I got 0, 0, and 1, negative 3, which would be right there. Now the minus 6, I could use that to affect this, or if I remember that the minus 6 shifts it down 6, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on this point I'll bring it down 6. Okay, so down 6. Which means I'd have 0, and then I take this value, 0 minus 6, so this point would be 0, negative 6. And this one I'm multiplying by negative 3. I guess I should have labeled that. This one right here I'll have 1, and then I'll have negative 3 minus 6, so this will be 1, negative 9. Okay, let me save that, and let's check that, and that's how we get our graph. Now, it's much easier to do it the way I'm just doing here than try to think about the stretching. You see how here they talk about stretch it vertically by multiplying each y coordinate by 3. Don't even think about the vertical stretching and so forth. All you do is multiply by negative 3. Now I know the negative will affect it. They probably talk about that here. Reflects it across the x-axis, shifts it down 6. But I find it easier when you're working with lines, just go ahead and apply this number through and then do your shifts.